Excuse me. Doxmice is there. I'm from Iceland and I played Proximo once. Yeah, I can imagine that's probably quite... Yeah.
Like Proximo also knocked me and Dextin out in the regionals because I had to play on like Russian server with 98 ping. Terrible.
Yeah, that's
from
quite
Iceland's
painful.
even worse. But I don't know why he's allowed to play on Russian servers because technically, not even technically, like he's not European. He's from Kazakhstan. Like Kazakhstan, it's not even like like Western Asia. It's like a Central Asian country. He couldn't be more Asian than what he is.
Oh crap, Basilator, is that what our info thing says on the stream? Jesus. Yeah, I get you, Gappy, but you cut that. You're making it sound like nothing online counts, which isn't exactly true. Although I do firmly believe you're a better LAN player than a better online player. And I think you said that yourself anyway. But I think there's things outside of just that that make people good on LAN and other people worse on LAN. And that's also just the way that you control yourself as a player and how some people handle just the general atmosphere a bit better. Holy crap, we've had a lot of votes actually. And Raisy is just in the lead on 52.8%. It's been pretty stable around that level anyway. But the best of 5 is going to be beginning right now. 53.3 right in the end. Let's see who was right and who was wrong.
Yeah,
let's move into it, guys. Grand finals of the Go4Quake Champions Duel Cup number 3 is beginning. It is Spart1e versus Raisy, and I am on Raisy to begin with, who's just rushing in.
I like Raisy's move regardless. He's showing that he's not scared to play as aggressive as he ever has been. However, that doesn't work out for him at all. He nearly died and he had to use his ghost block, so now he doesn't have any ghost block. Does hit a lot of that nail gun though. And oh, Spart1e coming in. Raisy hits that somehow.
He hit the rail. His ragdoll just went absolutely flying. But unfortunately for him, all those time shards he took wasn't able to eke him back to having that ghost walk. So it is going to be Spart1e with first blood. Whoa!
There's Raisy being aggressive, direct rockets, and this is why we really love to see Raisy play, because he's one of the most aggressive players, and he makes it really fun to watch him play.
Yeah, and especially when he's got an Anarchy out, I love watching his Anarchy.
If he's in shape, this could be a very fast game.
Well, that Mega is gone. That stack has disappeared too. Oh, it was Spart1e who took it right at the end, as I think Raisy got cold feet about it. Oh. Alright, Rockets turn around this time. Hyping up the Anarchy, and it got that one frag, and then Spart1e quickly dispatches it.
Spart1e still has an Anarchy, so might still see him. But I like Spart1e not being intimidated by Raisy's aggressive play at all. He's showing him that he wants to fight as well. And he's not scared about aggressing him. So it could turn out to be a quite entertaining game.
Well, it's already showing to be close. But rapid. Alright, nice little spy work there done by Spart1e. He's got all weapons needed. He knows... Well, they should know exactly where each other are, actually.
Nice little rail.
A little bit of teleporter play here from Raisy. Looking for another shot to land, not quite going to find it. Heavy up in 5.
Oh, sadly that rail doesn't land for Raisy. Now he's kind of has to lag it a little bit. Oh, it's Spart1e's the one doing the rocket jumps.
Yeah, he wanted to get the hell out of there. I don't think he wanted to go anywhere near him. I'm not sure that Spart1e's going to be looking at the time just yet in terms of killing the clock, but he's still going to be ever so careful and delicate with his positioning. He's going to land more annoying rails, because that one puts Spart1e a little bit in the danger zone, and he is going to want that heavy armor. Oh, he's got to be so careful. Heavy's there. He's going to be able to grab it before Raisy comes closer. And that's going to be Ghost Walk burned, so Raisy's going to have his mind all over that. And Spotty's just doing the runs on time shards.
Yeah, and if he gets all those 6 or I don't know, all those 5, yeah, that's pretty much instant.
His abilities will return. Hits a little bit of rocket damage. And he's going to try. Oh my god, he gets onto the punch, but the pummel comes out instead. Sparty.
We don't often
round 1.
We don't often pummel getting the punch, but Sparty making it work.
Yeah. Hey Nico, thanks very much for the host, man.
3,
Much appreciated.
1. Round 2. Fight.
Well, Sparty start round 2 with. He's getting the rail early on. Going under the punch. That is going to be injection used. Rocket's taken. And he's just going to go back in for the aggression, actually. Goes in for a punch. 1 lands. Rail, it's got 1 point of health.
Why not machine gun Sparty?
He just loves to finish stuff with rail.
Damn sweet.
It's an addiction. It's an obsession. Mid-air. Oh, the double jump's going to evade it.
Oh, sick.
Wonderful stuff from Sparty, actually. And Raisy's Anarchy's not really had much love so far. Oh, that LG. This should be a kill for Raisy. 13 health to go. Looking for the machine gun damage right at the end, but Raisy's been denied the kill. Oh, this is great railing as well from Sparty. It's very difficult for Raisy to commit to a fight that he wants to go in now. Megas are taken.
Oh.
I feel like Raisy was slightly fortunate just then. Oh, hello. This should be a frag, possibly. Oh, great rocket. And it's going to go in to try and get some pummel damage before going down, but it doesn't really have any effect. Sparty is giving Raisy a good spanking here on Blood Covenant. Raisy's got to come up with something soon. And the rails are landing as well for Sparty.
One rail will kill either.
He was right below him just then. He didn't do anything. He couldn't see it. I think Raisy was like, actually, I quite like the fact that he doesn't know where I am. I'll let it stay that way for just a second.
Oh.
We've got to see something from Raisy quite soon. He has got the control of the mega area.
That's mega for him.
Has he got rail? Has Raisy got rail?
No, not yet. And Sparty doing a good job so far of controlling that weapon. So for how much longer he'll be able to control it.
He's got his access to that weapon now. If he wants it.
Damn it. That's the LG. He's Raisy gonna charge with his own... What's it called?
Berserk.
Yeah.
Down to below. A little bit of LG damage, and he finds the rail. This time the combo works out for Raisy. Sparty's decided to go for the sneakier Nix. He can maybe play the long game a bit more. It does work quite well against Doomslayer.
Nice little micro dodge at the end.
And that armor is long gone.
Good rail by both. Only favors Raisy because he's the one about to pick up the heavy armor. He does get railed again. One more rail would kill him.
I can't believe he didn't use Berserk actually, just to kind of increase his sort of movement speeds and just general ability to dodge. That was very, very gutsy from him.
1 minute to find Sparty.
He's got to look at committing.
Kill him.
We need a commitment to a fight at some point soon from Raisy. He should be able to hear him, but I think he's expecting Sparty to be moving the other way. Should hear him now. just going
Yeah,
out
so
of reach.
That's the heavy there for Sparty as well. Raisy goes for it. Oh! Okay, he doesn't really have any time.
This is almost impossible now for Raisy. This is looking like we're going to get a map point. Just a rail. There it is. Sparty's going to lock down another round. And he now just needs this third one to put himself in a bit of an advantage in this final.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Round 3.
Right, Sparty to start round 3. Just to scout things out a little bit on that lower corridor. And again, Sparty has a chance to kind of control the weaponry up here, and he is going to jump up fast to try and do that. I don't know if Raisy got onto the... He did get onto rail, and he's just going to run away. It's like, cheers. I'll have that. Oh, what a shot there from him. And Sparty only just picks up the rail now. And with that damage, Raisy can get a bit of a run of the map himself. As Anarchy's only gotten 1 kill so far in this series. It's not been so fruitful for him. But he's going to let Sparty take the armor, and he let himself take the mega. Okay, all of a sudden...
Come in, and that's
he gets 1 punch out, but it's definitely not going to be enough. The damage from Raisy came very suddenly. He's just roaming a little bit. Oh, he's going to watch out, I think. Does he just rocket himself?
Yeah. He should be dead. Raisy, finish it up.
He needs to close this gap on this one.
That's the ghost one.
Where's the read going to be at? Where's he going to chase for this? Well, he's not finding him around here, so he's going to guess. Oh.
Let's beat the frag now. Can you get it? Oh, the...
Oh my
rail
god.
worked.
Very close though.
Oh, that's... Can you finish it up? I mean, can you close it up? Nice!
Oh my god.
90% LG to 100% rail. Combos 101.
What? What, 100% rail in that round?
Yeah. And 90 LG.
Round begins in
That was vicious going up the bounce pad. You don't expect that kind of damage just there. First round we've seen Raisy get though all evening. Not that he's not been getting rounds. Haven't seen it happen yet. Until now. And we're going to get to start this round of Raisy on this occasion though. Obviously we'll be on Anarchy once again. And he's going to just get himself... He did not want to get stuck there. Oh my god. Just about avoiding the rail.
There a little bit. Almost cost him his life.
He's going for like the vibrating strafe. Yeah, he needs these small armors. He's... Just managed to avoid it for a second.
Oh, thank God for air control.
Well, also thank God for the fact that once he got away, that Berserk was used by Sparty, because it meant that he didn't have to be vulnerable to a rail and have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Now he's going to get himself more of a stack, and he's landing shots himself now, which is always helpful.
He needs a rocket as well, though he hasn't picked him up yet. There he goes.
It is. Your wish is his command. Probably time to put a bit of pressure towards the heavy. He could control both, actually, quite possibly, if he's fancying going for a bit of a rocket jump. Otherwise, now it's going to be a bit harder to get a lock on both of them.
Try either way. Managed to dodge all of that damage from Sparty.
Just walked past. He wasn't even looking to fight just then. It was just about avoiding damage. And now we can go on the chase a bit more. He's got to still be careful going close range. He's got, and again, watch out! He gets punched! What? What? What?
Were you on Sparty's POV?
I was on Raisy, and he's just like, what?
How did Sparty climb that?
He did a double jump and got the punch to take him up to the top, to the mid level. And then Raisy couldn't get enough speed still to get away from it.
That was ridiculous.
Absolutely brutal.
That should not happen. Period.
Oh, just Raisy might still get this kill. He's got the punch out, but I think Raisy might want to be aggressive still.
He wants to, but can he put
Uh-oh.
the gap?
LG. Oh, he's not going to get the kill, but it will mean he can get the armor. He hasn't taken the armor still. Why isn't he not taking the armor? I mean, I guess he would have put him out of position, but if he had the LG, he should have been able to hold his own still. So, unusual. And that's an example of how not close to doom you want to get when you could be vulnerable to punches. The fact that he also got 2 punches after that was also kind of insane.
3, not 2.
He got 2 punches after the first one, though.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Oh, there comes the nice little paranoid rocket jump by Spart.
Yeah. I think it would have been a bit unusual for Raisy to have actually gone visible again there, but you've always got to be careful.
Watch. Tank.
Raisy's definitely got his work cut out for him at the moment. And hearing those time shards. I think it's soon until that ability is live again. Oh, that rail was damn close. Ghost Walk is back.
Oh,
1 health.
It's Raisy's good. 1 HP. That
Shotgun.
Oh, why the rail?
Oh my god, anything would have killed Raisy just then.
Raisy's not even moving.
Oh, that
Sparty's
was
like,
close.
Did he actually go away? Did he use Ghost Rock and he went away? What happened?
Oh, he saw him. He saw him just for a second. Raisy's finally found health. He's been sitting on 1 HP for about 15-20 seconds.
He's dead. He has to be
I
dead.
don't know. Never assume anything with Raisy.
3 seconds. Okay, he's gonna have Ghost Rock up again. And fine.
Sparty filled it.
Oh, he's gonna telefrag him. No.
No. He needs like a big item or something. I don't even know what kind of weapons he has. I might go over to him.
Yes, all of the uplands.
Okay.
Sparty just ran out of rails. Actually, he's could be a bit of a comeback start now.
Raisy's got to go for this. The thing is, if he goes close range, he's gonna get punched out. So he's going for the armor. He's gonna have to rocket jump though or something. Where's he gonna find him? 10 seconds to go. How the hell are you gonna close the gap here? You've got no Ghost Walk to do any kind of crazy attack. He's found him.
No, the rocket started good and he kills himself.
That's map 1, guys. That is map 1 going to Sparty 3-1. Well played, Sparty. And well punched as well in that round. Because that was truly remarkable. The range. And we're just trying to figure out what to do with maps next. We'll figure that out together.
I guess we're going to corrupt the kid.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's pick, or if yeah, Sparty's like, eh. Thing is, if they go to a tiebreaker map, which it could go to a 5th map, then I don't know. Well, there's still a lot of work to be done. And we're going to Raisy's Keep, remember? I'll be concerned if Raisy doesn't win Corrupted Keep, actually. This is his home grounds where he does all of his best work on. But we don't need to suspect that he's going to lose that at this stage. We have barely started it. Why does Doomguy's face look like someone has... It does kind of look like that, doesn't it? So it looks like Raisy is going to go with those rules. I don't know if they're homemade rules or if they're official in the grand final. But that's what we're rolling with at the moment. And we'll revisit things if it gets to a tiebreaker. I think that's Sparty leading it. We're going to be doing defrag after this grand final, guys. I know people have been asking all evening, and it's getting late. Holy crap. It's probably going to be gone midnight in Europe by the time we get to it. But we will get to it. I will not give up until we've gone through it. But we've had some pretty exciting Quake Champions duels tonight with some pretty awesome names. And I'm looking forward to seeing a bloody stacked DreamHack Winter. to find out who's going to be the champion there. What are you waiting for, Nick? Oh my god, no, don't cap me, man. I'm going to be up all night here. You'll find out soon, good maniac. If you're hanging around. Alright, we're moving into Corrupted Keep. Champions to be selected now. Sparty, is he going to look at the Sorlag right at the end? Nope, he's going with Anarchy. Raisy, Doom Guy, or different?
Should be Doom, but he might just go Sorlag as well.
Is he going to surprise us with something else? Probably not. Surely one or the other.
Galena.
BJ. Oh,
Sorlag.
okay, Sorlag. Yeah, I can't help but assume that Raisy's going to win this. It's just a matter of how. Usually he brings some immense pace to this map and really doesn't ever allow an opponent to get comfortable on it. But we'll see. Sparty's been really growing as a player, even
Sparty,
well beyond the qualifiers for DreamHack Winter.
Yeah, like Raisy usually plays too fast for an opponent to get comfortable, but Sparty's like he's usually really comfortable when nothing comfortable. That makes sense. He's usually plays just fine
Sparty's
with all the
usually
chaos.
comfortable when he's not comfortable.
No, when nothing goes.
Oh right, okay.
When everything's too chaotic and fast, Sparty's comfortable there.
There's logic
So
there somewhere, but I see.
Yeah,
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
I think it's just going to be really hard for Raisy to out-aggress or to use aggression, and he throws Sparty out of this game.
Yeah, I think Raisy's got to show what he's made of here, though. I think he will. We're on Sparty to begin with, though. He's going to be Doom first, going up versus Raisy's Sorlag, who's just taken 2 big items on the map. Trying to pressure a little bit with the nail gun, though. Raisy is going to have to find some of the other weapons.
At this point, he can just run at Sparty, but he kind of wants an LG first, as none of that assets disconnect, and Sparty's rockets have been spot on. One more could take the kill. There it is, and he gets it.
I don't understand the logic there for Raisy. He was just working with.
Oh.
Oh my god.
No man.
That's
Raisy wanted to get any of the other weapons, but he paid absolutely no respect to Sparty's position, and that cost a lot.
So I would have expected him to go for the lightning gun at least, especially versus the Doomsday. You can get some more guaranteed damage rather than, you know, online nail gun. Machine gun could have worked nice for him, but yeah, you mentioned the position. That was awful for him.
Yeah, like when he saw it wasn't working, he kept trying to go up the jump pad, and then he knew he was completely screwed. And he just needed to give a little bit more respect to Sparty in that regard.
He clearly wasn't worried about the Doom Punch or anything like that because of the stack he had, but that stack very quickly got melted down. A very questionable play there from Raisy. But we'll see if he can shine through that. Whereas Sparty right now has got a massive stack, and you know, he's not making mistakes at all at the moment. He's rocking it. He's taking his time.
Oh, that's some nice LG. That could be the frag. Doesn't get it before the mega is picked up. Can you get it now,
so close. Sparty took that mega when he had about 18 health left. It is going to be Raisy, though, to grab the armor. He's put a bit of a delay on it. Oh, he's moved in, but the rocket goes between his legs.
Oh, that should be the frag. Sparty.
Oh, no way. Levitating him towards Raisy. And just building on all that damage. Raisy is still playing too close to the Doomsday. Like, it's fine when he's on Sorlag, but definitely not on Anarchy. Whoa.
Oh.
Oh, that
Rocket
wall.
doesn't even get the heavy, so Raisy's good right now. Maybe another frag for Sparty with 20 HP.
The nail gun almost worked for him, but it's just not good enough at the moment from Raisy.
Prepare to fight.
Sparty's been able to counter everything that Raisy throws at him. And as I said, like, going really fast or really aggressive is just not working versus Sparty.
Round
It is a complete thrashing right now, and Sparty's Doomslayer doing everything it needs to do. Raisy's just going to get out of there, surely. Got no business being in this room. Get some more damage done from a distance here. Sparty's just hoping that Raisy runs into him at this stage.
Sparty's fun, like you see Raisy moving really fast, but Sparty is responding to everything really well. I think Raisy is the kind of player that puts Sparty on top of the game, and we know what happens when Sparty is on top of this game.
Hello. Hello. Oh. It's a shame for him he couldn't get a little bit of extra damage from that rocket. Could have been so much nicer. Oh wow, that rocket. Raisy's hurting after that one. Spy's just continuing to control everything.
It's putting so much pressure on Raisy. Raisy is not used to this.
Wants to get out of there. Fortunate for him, Sparty hit the wall. Again, went very close. I'm sure Sparty was close to pushing down on Berserk then.
Yeah. But yes, you see Sparty getting the mega, pressuring Raisy a little bit more, getting the heavy. And Raisy's not quite sure of what he has to do right now to throw Sparty off his game, because nothing is quite working.
He's got to keep going with that long range damage. He's trying to spam nail gun here and there. He's trying to get something done, but it's not. The execution is not there. And he's been forced to respect the Doomsday, which he should be. Alright, that's some good damage. He's pushed almost again down to 18 health.
And now he can't get close anymore because that's the Berserk.
Right, but he can get heavy
Stack
now.
up really fast. There he goes.
This is a big chance.
Go back at him.
You've got to go back at it now as well, because Berserk's down for a long time. There's one thing you've got to be cautious of. It's basically like 50 seconds, something along those lines.
Sparty, again, he
smashes
just
him.
responds really well. He knows exactly where he wants to take the fight. Oh. Ooh, not the best of timings by Raisy. Sparty was ready even for that.
Yeah, it's annoying for Raisy at the one time where he should have been able to do something well against the Doomslayer. He just completely slipped up. It's been pretty perfect so far for Sparty.
Yeah, that's one word to describe. Like right now, his counterplays to everything Raisy is doing, it just been flawless. There's a chance for Raisy.
One more!
And then he gets it.
That was close.
Mega spawns.
If it happened 3 times, that would be some stress to take.
44 LG for Sparty for Raisy.
Let's see if he continues to use that. We saw the 90% earlier, so but that was bounce pad style.
Mega.
Yeah, Raisy's all over
Just
it.
directly. Oh, he used the Ghost Walk earlier though.
I don't know why he would have used a Ghost Walk though. I guess he gets to position himself on the... Oh, this is a good little attack actually from Sparty.
The one thing I can think of, to get the frag, would be to get rid of Sparty's Ghost Walk, because players usually do that to counter. Because he knew he was going to get both major items right after. This should be a frag for Sparty, yep.
Nice weapon switch as well from Sparty, really securing the frag with that.
Really, really well.
There's not much weaponry there. The dot is down, but the LG damage coming out. What can Raisy do? There is going to be the heavy right next to him, but he's got so little health. Going to go through, collect some of the health bubbles. He's got 30 seconds now to do something, and he needs some good weapons for this.
And Sparty is the one still putting the pressure on.
Does he not have starting shotgun or something like that? That's what I would expect Raisy to be playing with. He is chasing 2 more seconds until the Ghost walks down. We've got 15 seconds left of game. Oh, the jump up!
Now it doesn't use it. Really good play by Raisy there.
That was a very surprising little rocket jump, and I don't think Sparty expected him to, I don't know, what can you say, innovate that little move? Call it that. Does go in with the LG onto the Anarchy, which is a risky weapon choice to make. Starting to get some splash. That injection did get used last moment, but it is last frag to win this round. Raisy kind of just wants some resources right now.
Oh, and Raisy's kind of screwed. Sparty is charging in. Nice little rocket by Raisy. And he gets heavy. good spam. Heavy should be his.
Can he lock this on? Oh, that's it. That'll make you feel a bit better. Does
What I was
trick around.
going on about that is like the only reason to use Ghost Walk there is to force Sparty to use it just to counter him, and then he knew because he was about to get both major items. That after he got the heavy, Sparty wouldn't have the Ghost Walk because he would have used it there. But Sparty was disciplined enough not to use Little through Raisy off and managed to get the right after.
Was it like a sort of reverse psychology kind of play?
Yeah. That's the only thing I can think of. Either misclick or that.
Yeah.
I'm more inclined to think of that.
Yeah, fair enough. Very good
Seek
LG.
LG again.
I think he's going to go in for another blast of this.
That's how you want to play. If you're an Anarchy, just keep going for these small LG bursts. Just look at Sparky now. Even if Raisy had taken any damage, you would be able to stack up immediately. That's the frag right there.
Ooh, that was so risky. Jesus Christ.
That's
that made
the
my
frag.
butt clench.
Almost wasn't the frag, but he got it. Oh, there's Sparky. Oh, they ran away. Use injection even.
Yeah, he had to leg it just then. That was not where he wanted to be at that point. If he can get the other time shards now, and if he can force that Ghost Walk out, this will put him in a really good position, actually.
He just has to do the same thing he did. Just use the LG to go for little small trades. Well, eventually force the Ghost Walk off. Oh, that's not what I wanted at all.
No. Wrong. Incorrect.
No, Raisy, that doesn't work either. And he's screwed. Yeah, he's dead. He's very dead.
I don't know how he's alive. Oh my
he's not
god.
dead. Party. Tries to get him off somewhere else. Doesn't work out. There he goes again. Now just get.
It's just mind games here in these
Fine
little
for Raisy.
corridors.
Just keep doing this for 30 seconds and Ghost Walk will come back up. He's completely fine with this. But Sparty does the better decision, decides to get the Mega, then the Heavy again, and he's fine.
I think Raisy's just going to work on weapons now. It's clear that there's going to be a big stack advantage for Sparty.
And Sparty doesn't have the LG, he only has the shotgun and the rocket, so he's only trying to fight at close range. And Raisy gives him a close range fire hit.
He had the Ghost Walk up as well. I mean, he could have used that, but that shotgun blast was pretty damn effective actually from Sparty.
Yeah, that was like pretty much long range 40 damage. Doesn't happen often.
Well, weapons should be back now for Raisy. He's got to somehow make this round his own once again. Rockets! Oh, the shotgun has been perfect from Sparty.
Prepare to fight.
Oh, Raisy, what's happening to him at the moment?
2, 1.
Do you think this is kind of unlike him, the way he's playing? Or is this Sparty doing better moves as usual?
It's Sparty, like, he's been, like I said earlier, like, there aren't many players who would be able to not get thrown off by Raisy's aggression and speed, and Sparty's one of those players. He's just been able to completely react perfectly to every one of Raisy's moves. If anything, I think Sparty would be like the perfect sparring partner for Raisy.
It could definitely get harder when you expect someone to maybe give more respect to your moves. Well, Sparty's giving the right amount. Chance to do some damage from above. Unfortunately not going to connect. But he's going to maintain in a nice position. With the lightning gun now. Oh, this is actually good damage. He's only got the light machine gun and he's doing great damage.
This is a good fight for Raisy to take there. And this one is even worse. Should be dead very soon.
He's finding a lot of health bubbles. He's picked up 100 worth of resources, 50 damage rocket. That Mega's going to be up in a second, and Sparty's going to fall back.
Huh.
I don't think he had to fall back.
Yeah, I don't think he had to either. We give a little respect to Raisy in that sense. There's no point for him to throw this round, and if he just stood there and died, then he would have felt like he threw the round. So that's fine.
Not a bad little bit of acid spit from Raisy, actually.
A lot of damage from the LG, but still a long time for the Mega.
Yeah, way too early. Is it a second and a half so early for that? Going in direct. Can he find him at all? Injection's going to be used. So is Berserk. Abilities spammed out. Raisy none the wiser right now. This time he doesn't want to mess up the Mega health bit. Mega's kind of been his bane, really. And he's just moving backwards. Need to see some of those nice LG plays that he was doing versus Doom before. Oh, this is nice damage. Oh, the perfect weapon choice from Sparty. And he's being so effective with the shotgun as well, from that kind of mid-range. That was 54 damage he did.
Been so effective overall. Sparty playing out of his mind. I said, like, I think Raisy. Oh
my god.
He just brings out the best in Sparty. Like, really, like, he makes Sparty, like, because of his pace and aggression, Sparty just has to be on his absolute best, and he is. That's finally just Sparty off guard. Sick LG pin. Can Raisy come back?
That was awesome from Raisy, and he needed something like that. He's given himself the right amount of time too. We haven't seen that kind of LG for a while, actually, and actually, from Sparty's perspective, that is really impressive.
Sparty doesn't use Ghostwalk. Not the best outcome for Raisy. But he could be getting this fight. Oh, and there's the Ghostwalk.
Oh, this is bad news. This is game over, surely.
Yep.
Spy's gonna take that one. It's 2 maps to none. Things are getting worrying now for Raisy. He's gonna have to win 3 maps on the trot to take this series. We see some glimmers of nice stuff from Raisy, which is it's exciting to see, but you know it's here and there. We're kind of remembering some of the nice things that happened to Raisy, but that's just because there's been quite few really nice overall things from him. Sparty's just been so solid through this entire series so far. I think he's only dropped 2 rounds.
Yeah, I think it was 3-2, 3-1, 3-1.
Yeah, and I think that would mean that Raisy picks the next map. I presume it would be either Ruins or Blood Run. And Raisy's going to be picking Ruins. Oh.
I don't think Raisy would be losing versus anyone else in this cup at the final right now, but versus Sparty, it's really tough.
I'm going to hold my hand up. Like, if Sparty gets this map win as well and takes it all down, I mean, I'm not going to be well impressed. Not just going to be well impressed by Sparty, but I think disappointed is the wrong word for Raisy, and it's really harsh. But I'll be surprised not to see Raisy putting more pressure on Sparty, because Raisy has been kind of dominant online as well. And really the only person that's been given him any cause for concern has been Kilson.
Kilson's like another one of those guys like Sparty. Like they have that really twitchy style, not in aim, also in aim, yeah, but not really in aim, like in the way they think. They're
twitchy in thinking. Is that a compliment? I don't know.
Like their reflex, basically, their reactions more. They're like really fast at the depth micro situation.
Well,
unlike people like Cooler and Cypher and Avec, like they have overall better game decisions, but when it comes to like changing their game plans, halfway in the fight, they're more stubborn about it.
Well, maybe Raisy needs to inject more chaos. Maybe there's not enough chaos. Maybe he's been a little bit too passive-aggressive. Maybe
I think if he just played, or if he calms down a little more, I think Sparty would struggle a bit more.
I mean, at the end of the day, I know that it's just like, it is a fun cup essentially, and there's not much at stake. There's, you know, some cute, quaint prizes. I think there might be a few dollars. There's some reliquaries and things like that. It's not, you're not playing like for DreamHack Denver money or anything at the moment. But there's still a bit of competition. There is bragging rights at the end of the day that any competitive player does care about. And who knows how much we can read into this in terms of what signs this offers, as to what we can expect in DreamHack Winter. But it's all we got to go off at the moment. So let's see what happens now that we're moving into match 3. I'm on Raisy's perspective. It's match point for Spart1e.
I can expect the Spart1e to go through the BYOC with ease. That's the only thing I can expect right now.
Interesting. Even though there's going to be a lot of high caliber players there,
Yeah, I don't think he'll have a lot of problems unless he's in an off day, which can happen. He's Spart1e after all, but I've seen him get increasingly more consistent against.
he takes things
all
very
the styles.
seriously at tournaments, though.
He does.
It's always business time for him, right? When it gets to the game. Whoa! They just run at each other with rockets and everything explodes. Anarchies have been eliminated from the map. Spart1e uses Berserk right off the spawn. He's not going to be able to get the armor. He just checks out the sights. Sees what's up.
Oh, such great play by Spart1e. He knew exactly where Raisy could go. And Raisy comes back in and he just gets rocketed to oblivion.
It was a nice little read by Spart1e as well, not to expect him to go down lower. He just checked to see is he there, because this would be a very easy angle to get a kill, and it works. Maybe Raisy was a bit hopeful that he wasn't gonna turn his back.
Yeah, you just saw like Raisy trying to put even more chaos, running straight at Spart1e, and you saw Spart1e respond to that mutual frag, the perfect read against.
Rail per rail. Stacks are pretty even, but Spart1e keeps hitting some spectacular rails. Heavy armor, the next big item up. And 6 seconds between the items. Spart1e can get heavy, but he won't be able to get the mega. He may be able to do damage on it if he's lucky.
Raisy needs to pick up his plans.
Raisy's ignored the mega completely.
Pretty much, and that's mega for Spart1e.
It might have been even that rail, actually, that he felt like he had to keep picking up resources and had to go to the outskirts of the map. So I think that rail before was really important, and it looks like he could close up the round almost.
Raisy needs to switch up his game. Right now he keeps trying to out-aim Spart1e and autograss him. It's not working at all. Spart1e's combat skills and read are on point, so needs to slow it down. Find another way.
Especially if we're not getting 11 missed rails in a row from Spart1e. It's going to be very, very hard to take him down.
Round 2, fight.
Either find another way or just run at him even harder with pummel.
That's the extreme opposite.
Exactly.
Because we saw him being quite calm and calculated, I think, on Corrupted Keep.
If you run at something, if you head bang your head against the wall hard enough, the wall will break. Your head might break. It might. Oh, there it is, the pummel!
Oh my god.
The prediction, though.
I think they both kind of read it. I think just before it happened, Spart1e was like, this could happen right now. And Raisy just went in there blindly expecting it to happen.
Oh, man.
Nice clean little roll. Oh.
Nice clean little mid jump.
Might find a better angle now, though. It works out better for him.
That's a frag. Okay, I think that pummel might make Spart1e a bit scared now. That would be the in that Raisy gets from that.
True, and he needs it in add to this. But I'm not really worried about or concerned that Raisy can't get a round. I'm concerned that he can't get more than one round. That has been the trend in this grand final so far. But it's, you know, the great thing is it's never too late to make a comeback.
Doesn't get damage with anything, and he has timing on the heavy. I don't think he can get to the mega in time. Oh,
there's no
he just starts Spart1e, so
Spart1e
mega.
Yeah, Spart1e can't really go for this though.
He went for this anyway.
What a rail as well at the end.
Let's see, like Spart1e, you wouldn't expect a lot of players to go for that mega. And Spart1e, it's right out his face. He only has one champion remaining. He doesn't care. He's gonna go. And he has been getting a lot of those situations going in his way. This time he didn't go for it.
I think if it was like a more important round for Sparty, like he wasn't already a couple of maps up, I think that would have been a really, you know, stupid Brave move to make.
To be fair, I think the move was all about him believing his first rocket would bounce Raisy off the air, and it did, except Raisy hit the mid-air rail right after. Air rail, that...
Air rail.
The aerial shots with the rail.
Oh, you mean while he was in the air rather than while his opponent was in the air? Because that sounds that's even less cool. Like
Yeah,
he hit someone in the air.
Oh well.
Although we have heard it though, so it's, you know.
The flick rail, okay, that was a flick rail.
A flick mid-air rail.
A flick aerial rail.
I don't know. I think we're adding too much to it. Raisy's having just a walk at the moment, stretching his legs.
Trying to
Stretching his hoverboard.
throw Sparty off.
So Sparty off what
Like,
exactly?
By giving a lot of different sound clues. Trying with the panic in Sparty's eyes.
Sounds
Doesn't work,
sounds like Sparty didn't really get thrown off at all. All that overstack's gone.
but that's
Can't
been
go
the,
in. Stay back, Raisy.
been the description of this game. Sparty not getting thrown off by anything. Still at the top of this game.
Raisy would love to hit one more rail now, just to win the match for a second.
But this is good. Sparty's not coming out. He's respecting the rail. We see a lot more, and Raisy is gonna.
We'll get a
Just
trade
back
on the
off
item
right.
for that. Clip the corner for a second. Still does want to make sure his injection's up sooner rather than later. Spotted him for a second.
Raisy, please.
Did he hear the timing on Mega?
I'm not sure. And he's not in heavy? Oh, he's not good.
Maybe
Nobody's in heavy.
No, nobody's heavy. Well, I think it's like a mind play because Sparty would expect Raisy to go to heavy now, as it stands.
And Raisy expected Sparty to go to heavy. That's why he was there to try and catch him with
Or
LT.
to it-
Sparty
or-
had the timing of the last heavy. That was Raisy's play.
Or
Sparty
expecting
go for it.
Sparty to try to do damage on the exit of heavy, possibly. Oh, that was a shot right there from Sparty. Injection used. Oh my god. Perfect rockets from Sparty. Did he use the... He didn't even use Berserk actually. He's got that up. So that round that Raisy got looked like he was on fire, but
Oh.
he
should
saw
be
that.
able- Oh my god, Sparty. That was almost... If he dropped down to the red, that he would have been wall hacked. That's pretty ever.
He's going to go in for a punch quite possibly. Oh, he hits one. 93 health. Oh, and he's going to get another. Raisy goes down. And that is going to be one more frag to put him on match point. You can hear the armor getting taken. And a loud crossing of Doomslayer. Rail each.
Oh, another
Oh,
one.
Raisy. He's gonna go down. Surely he dodges the rail somehow. He's
Oh, when he hits another one?
That's important rail actually for Raisy if he wants to stay in this round. But he's got a minute left. You've got to conjure up something right now.
Oh, this... The off time on the Mega now, though.
Uh-oh. Gonna find him.
Nice prediction by Sparty.
He can come back at him if he wanted to, I think. He could have gone back in for the punch. Hello.
Oh. Raisy comes back up, though.
He's got to do something. And
Oh,
look how
Raisy,
patient he is.
You see, like, Raisy tries to grass, he tries to outtime Sparty, it's not working. Try something else.
Prepare to fight.
Oh, so we got 3-1 on... what was
Or
the
go
first
back to
match?
Pummel.
Blood Covenant.
3,
3-1 on
2,
Corrupted Keep.
1. Fight.
Could get 3-1 here on Ruins.
In total scores, you kind of want to map. 3-1 in map scores as well.
Well, We need some extra work from Raisy to do that. But, yeah, I see where you're coming from. Yeah, Spy just waiting for the impending anarchy to just run into his room.
But can't get any more.
Of course that's going to happen. I mean, you could read that like a book, I think.
Yeah, because the only play Raisy had there would like do enough damage before he would be able to get close. Unfortunately, he only got like 150, which is a lot, but Spart still had a little bit to do it. Oh.
That would have been a nice little combo for Spy to wrap up that kill. He's so close now to winning this series. And Spy's been through a marathon of a day. Well, both players have, I guess. Oh, perfect rail shot, and it's just the doom set to go. And the amount of work that Raisy has to do now.
And he goes in, this should be the last frag, but Raisy decides to back off. Oh, he goes back in.
Oh, really?
Nice.
He actually lands it. Fair enough. Hitting that rail. I'm going to go over. We might not see much more. Oh, Raisy lands one. One more, he can get himself a kill. Oh. He's not going to jump over. Oh, he missed the double jump.
No, okay.
One up. One more.
Rails
Both of them are so
yeah.
weak.
Is that? Oh, he doesn't go in, and Sparty is going to be able to get the heavy.
I think Raisy was willing to risk that. He was looking to see if there was an angle just then. At the moment, Raisy going to feel like he needs to take some risks. Oh, rail left for Sparty. Can he hit it? Oh, he can!
Sparty.
That's the one. 3-1, 3-1, and 3-1. That is going to be Sparty taking out both of the Myztro players of the tournament now and winning the Go4Quake Champions Duel Cup number 3 in fine fashion. Very, very well played, Sparty.
Very impressive.
Spot on, and you know what? I'm deeply impressed as well with what he was able to do. Seemed very, very clean. We didn't see much in terms of like overcommitments from Sparty. His item control was on the whole time, and I know that